Hi, I'm Vinny, and this is Wednesday Wisdom. This is a weekly show where we take time out of our busy schedules to reach out to people who might be really depressed, really stressed out, or just stuck in a rut and need extra motivation. Now, before we go any further, I want to give you guys an opportunity to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Wednesday Wisdom as well as other additional HVMA content. Now, my motivation for this week, my words of wisdom that I'll bestow upon you is simple. Ability is nothing without opportunity. Now, this is a quote from French military leader Napoleon Bonaparte. Now, this quote is often argued over and debated by successful people. People agree with it, disagree with it, argue it all day long, whatever. And I also know that it's strange that I would try to motivate and inspire people by using a quote from Napoleon, especially given his track record and the fact that he was not so nice of a person, according to some sources. But believe it or not, there is actually some merit behind this quote. You see, what Napoleon is trying to say with this quote is that you may have the skills and talents necessary to perform a certain task or play a certain game. But if you don't have the opportunity to develop it better or showcase it in front of people who can hire you, then it really doesn't matter how good you are. If nobody can see it, then it's like it doesn't exist. And the problem is our environments and social climates have the propensity to ruin our manifestations as humans. When you have talents and you have access to training, mentorship, and better working conditions for nurturing such talents, it becomes easily accessible and the world benefits from it. For example, as a comedian, one of the ways I got better was by having friends in the comedy world that would critique and give feedback and help me grow as a performer. There were also multiple places I can perform to get better and do well and, grow as an individual. So the circumstances that I was in helped me become a better comedian. Also, when I was in radio, I had Larry Wax from The Regular Guys who took the broadcasting skills that I already had, because I was a decent broadcaster beforehand, and he helped to mold and shape them into the broadcaster I am today, which in turn also helped with my comedy. So I was good, but working with Larry made me better because I had a good mentorship and a good environment. And it also helped that I developed thick skin working with a large group of ball busters. Because if you remember The Regular Guys, they were some ball busting dudes. They put me through the ringer multiple times over the years. But again, it made me who I am today, so I forgive them. We're all on good terms. And the thing is, even in social media, I got much better at understanding it in the 11 months I've been here at HVMA. Now, obviously, I understood social media. Obviously, I was creative. Obviously, I was able to take the talents I already had in social media and being creative to get the job here. But after working here and really starting to get a real understanding of social media in a way that I had never seen it before, it's definitely made me better. And it's made me look at it a lot differently. And it's made me more creative. It's made me better at posting stuff. And it's really helped me in both my professional career and my personal life. Like, it's really helped me. So being around the right people and being in the right environments can make your talents better. And these opportunities have helped increase my abilities. Because you see, this is one of the reasons why around the world many people live unfulfilled lives. Some of them had the passion to develop their talents, but they never had such an enabling environment for such talent. They become regulated to the social norms of such a society. And this statement is true and reflects the reality of our social and environmental disparities in the world today. In fact, do you know why American Idol, So You Think You Can Dance, and America's Got Talent are so popular? For the same reason that Star Search and Soul Train were so popular in the 80s. Because people with talent need a place to showcase said talent. They need the opportunity to get themselves out there in hopes of being found. It's the same reason that aspiring actors and actresses move out to Los Angeles, and dancers and singers move out to New York. And they usually get jobs as waiters and waitresses while they pay their bills because they're trying to be where the opportunity is in hopes of following their dreams. And as a comedian, I can tell you those are the two main places comics go to grow as a talent. Now, some of them are already full-time comedians by the time they get there. Others get there and have to work odd jobs in those areas as well while they're around the right people to pursue what they're doing. And the best part is some even come here to Atlanta because there are multiple opportunities to get casted and to get stage time. Or at least there used to be before COVID, because ever since the COVID thing, some places have opened back up, some haven't. So there's not as many places as there used to be, but slowly but surely they're all opening up, they're all coming back, and hopefully will still be the mecca of comedy when, COVID is dead and gone and no longer a major crisis. But this was the hot spot for people. So it was a great place for people to go. Now, that's why I also bring the question. Do you know how many people became famous staying where they were and not showing off their skills? Yeah, none. None. Zero. If you're singing in the shower, the opera is not going to call. If you're dancing in your bedroom, the ballet is never going to know. And if you're like me, if you're writing jokes and not performing them on stage, if you're recording a podcast and you're never sharing it, or making inspiring videos and just leaving them on your phone and never uploading them, none of that stuff is going to get you booked, and it sure as hell is not going to get you a job. So I'm just saying, if I did all those things, I would never get booked anywhere, and I wouldn't have a job here at HVMA. So you may have the great ability to write the next big novel, sing the next great song, or score the next game-winning touchdown and become the next big thing. But if you don't do anything about it, why bother? Why even do it? Why waste your time? Because you don't have an opportunity. Now you see, the best part is, today's technology is that opportunity to increase your abilities. Because you can showcase your talent on a grand scale. YouTube is a platform to post videos of music, comedy, inspiration, everything you want. That's what I use. I take my comedy, I upload it to YouTube. I take these Wednesday Wisdom videos and even my complaint time videos, and I upload them to YouTube. Why? So you guys can see them, so you guys can enjoy them, so you guys can be inspired and laugh and enjoy. And I do all these things, and I put Wednesday Wisdom and complaint time on the HVMA channel. I put my comedy and stuff on my personal channel. I have my podcast. I upload it to SoundCloud for people to listen to, so people can hear and see the talents and the gifts that I have. I share them with the world, because that's the only way for people to truly know. They have to see it. Seeing is believing for a lot of people. So you got to show it out to the world. And of course, if you're a creative writer, like an author or a journalist or whatever, blogs allow you to showcase those talents to people as well. Just create a blog. That's how you do it. And you can even use Twitch to play video games and educate people. Like if you're an expert video gamer, Twitch is where you can show that. And not only can people show you playing video games if you have a great personality, but also if you're playing a game that's difficult for people and you know how to navigate difficult games, Twitch is a good place to go because people want to see your channel to figure things out. You know how many times I played a video game and I've gotten lost trying to find something or trying to get to the final boss or whatever, and I've watched Twitch and watched videos of a guy showing me where to go, where to find the artifact, where to find the boss. If the boss has a weak spot, hit him right here. That's how you know to kill him. Like all this other stuff. Like, I've used those so much. They're helpful. Believe it or not, people like that exist. We live in a world where people actually make a solid living playing video games online. And they do nothing else. If you want to learn more about these, you got to Google it. You got to read about it. You got to learn about it. You got to explore it. You got to figure it out, and then you got to do it. Publish your book. Tell your friends. Read it at libraries. Do a few shows, and work to get it out there. And if your talent is singing, dancing, art, whatever, there are still tons of opportunities out there. Like I said, go to an open mic. You upload videos to YouTube. Check a look at all those reality shows. They're always looking for the next great talent, and it could be you. So if you have the ability to make your own opportunity, you have to go out and do it because you owe it to yourself. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap up Wednesday Wisdom for this week. I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified so you never miss another episode of Wednesday Wisdom, as well as other additional HVMA content. Check back soon for a new episode. And until then, stay social.